What's going on, Facebook? Welcome to another episode of Two Men.
You can't just say Facebook. We also...
I was going to that.
Okay.
Let me go through my spiel.
Come on, well, spill it on.
Welcome to another episode of Two Men with an Opinion. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Do not forget to subscribe, follow,
fat ass,
and share. I think that's what. Hey man, my mind kind of. Hey man, look. Hey, give me a little moment right now. We just had our shout out to the Mo City Buckeyes, man. Basketball team. We just had our first scrimmage, man, and we took a L. We took a nice L, man. So my mind kind of, but I'm gonna be all right though.
Yo,
I just hate my boys took the L like that, man. But hey, man, it's all love, man. I barely got a voice tonight, but we gonna get through it. But yeah, man, shout out to the Mo City Buckeyes basketball team, man. But yeah, man. Subscribe, share, follow, subscribe. So I get it before we done.
What is it? Subscribe, like, and share.
Subscribe, like, and share.
And comment.
Yeah. And comment, yeah. You act like you know. The only reason you was quiet is you was trying to figure out what we need to say. But yeah, man, we appreciate y'all for tuning in with us, man. Tag some of your people like y'all did last time. Don't forget to share it on your page. Let the people know Two Men with an Opinion finna get it in. I don't know if we got a gift grinder today or not.
Yeah.
Or probably got one. So if you got one, make sure y'all tune in. But before he go with his gift grinder.
Hold up, Brandy, she already hit it. She said like, subscribe, and share. Thanks, sis.
Appreciate you, sis. Hey, man.
Dumbass.
Hey, man. I'm still in coach mode right now, man. I'm still in coach mode, man. We had our first little scrimmage, man. And we got it handed to us, man. So I'm really in my feelings, man. I'm really in my feelings, bro. I'm really in my feelings, man. But we're going to be all right, though.
Yeah.
We're going to be all right, though. Yeah. So what's our gift grinder?
Hey, you know what? Hey, sticking with the same coach mode, parent, basketball, and football, and, kids sports in general, man. This weekend, my boys played basketball and football. And, man, I had a little exchange.
You finna tell them that.
I had a little exchange with a dude. And I pride myself on staying in control. Because I'm in control. And even when people try to get me out of control, my mind is so strong. Hey, real talk. Hey, I don't let a lot of people can't take me out of my zone.
Right.
Because everything, I laugh at everything.
Yeah.
While you're upset, I'm laughing at you, which is doing nothing but pissing you off.
Yeah.
Even more.
Yeah, and I witnessed it.
Yeah. So and the team that we were playing, they were playing up. So there was a smaller team. And, true enough, man, our team was dogging them. I think the score was like 50-something to 3.
Yeah.
But this guy, he was cheering his kids on, and he was extra loud and go, 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 go. But when I cheered my kids on, he got mad at me. And he didn't cuss me, because we was in the church.
Yeah.
But he was angry.
Yeah.
He was angry. And we was going back and forth. And when I looked, I saw my son see me. I know I'm an example every day. Even when I mess up, I know I'm an example. Sometimes I mess up to show them this is what you don't do.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the way I teach.
Mm-hmm.
And me and this guy was going back and forth, and I started to give him that work. But I saw Junior looking at me because he had stopped playing, and he was like, I'm saying, and I just kept it funny. I kept it easy. I diffused it and everything. But everybody's taller than me, and the dude, he was you didn't play basketball and this and that, and he actually said he was gonna get me.
Yeah.
So after the game, I waited. I was at the church house waiting to put them hands on the dude.
Yeah.
But the good Lord, he saw better. And, he didn't want no smoke. But man, there's nothing wrong with rooting for your kids, man. But don't go overboard.
Yeah.
I'm lying. I put my kid down. I'll talk about my kid. I don't talk about nobody else's kid. But man, don't talk about kids and
especially the game, man.
Yeah.
Don't get mad at another parent for doing for their kid what you doing for yours.
Yeah.
Which is cheering them on.
Yeah, man. Because that's what it's all about. It's what it's all about,
it's
man.
About
hey,
the kids, man.
And I don't know. Hey, all my kids are tall, so I got tall uncles. My grandma 6'2", so it just skipped me. It went right over my head. But Junior is 10 years old. We the same height.
Already.
So everybody looking at him like, man, he not 10. And hey, true enough, he 10. Because he play like he 10. He's clumsy as hell. But,
see how he just down?
Hey, but yeah, that's all I got to say, man. I'm good now. I done gave it away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can woosah.
Smooth. Hey, what's up with it?
What's up, Smooth?
Hey, today's Smooth birthday. Smooth is 64.
Yeah, 64. Not the Impala either.
Yeah.
Not the 64 Impala.
Yeah.
Hey, man, tonight, man, we going to talk about is it disrespectful to ask for a DNA test in a relationship? Man, look. Let me make sure I quench my thirst. I'll let you go first. But we want to ask the people,
what do y'all think?
Males, females, we want to know what y'all think.
Because we had, was it an argument? It wasn't an argument. It was a mild.
Yeah. Not like not on like some of the other stuff. This one was more so like on some, I feel you, bro.
Now, I feel like.
But let's make sure they understand what we're saying again before we go into it, King.
Go ahead.
Do y'all feel like it's disrespectful to ask for a DNA test results in a relationship? Let us know how y'all feel about it. But King, how do you feel about it?
Hey, I'm all for it. I'll just be honest. Hey, because you know what? There's ways you can do it. Now, your old lady's still gonna be mad about it.
So you think she gonna be mad?
She gonna be mad regardless. Yeah, because you basically saying, I don't know what you've been doing. But what in my head, I was more like, let me make sure, because I know me. I'm finna put on. And then, oh my God, I've seen it to where dudes be stand-up dads. Stand up.
Yeah.
20, 30 years, and then something happened, and he try to give blood or whatever, and you ain't the daddy. Oh, Lord Jesus.
Yeah.
Hey, bro. Hey, man. Man.
Like, man,
hey,
he can't even get So that's that kind of still.
Yeah. Okay, Ronald Redmond, what gives you the reason for asking?
What's up, my guy? What Big Red? What's up,
bro, check this out, man. I'm finna bring y'all in my house. I know my wife in there. She might come out and throw something at me. But hey, but check this out. Before we got married, and we had a baby. We wasn't living together. So I said, wait a minute. And I'm not saying she did whatever. I just need to make sure. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't never had no kids before. I didn't know he came out. He was white. Like, hold up. And he was Chinese. Where I get a white Asian baby at? I'm just saying, hey, man. And she was mad. She act like she wasn't mad, but I know my old lady. I know she wasn't feeling that.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, man, I gotta do it. And she came with me. And we went to the place and they swabbed and, you know, after like maybe a month, I said, yeah, this is me. This is me. Yeah, this is me. Yeah. But I mean, at first, I don't know. Am I wrong for that?
You asking me? You asking him? Hey, you asking me?
I'm just saying. I know you put shit. Yo, big soft.
Nah, I'm keeping the button. You asking me? Or you asking me?
I'm asking you. Was I wrong for that?
Hey, man.
Shut your fat ass up. He finna say I was wrong. He already told me I was wrong.
Facts, I did.
Yeah.
I would look at it like this here, man. That's really telling a woman you don't trust me. Without saying you don't trust me.
Really?
That's what I would say. Now, hey, if you feel the need to ask, that's a sign right there.
Yeah.
For most. If you feel the need to ask this shit, or even say something like that, man, them trust issues that's already brewing in a relationship.
And you know what, man?
For me, that's how I would look at it.
The old lady ain't never gave me no kind of thinking that she doing this.
But what if it's the woman before her that probably did that? Because sometimes people put on other people what somebody previously done to them.
I don't know if I've ever been cheated on because, I mean, once I'm done with you, I'm done with you. It's just what it is.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure I probably have. I just don't know.
Just don't know it.
Yeah.
Right.
And if I don't know, I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's just like, you know, with her, I'm serious. Good girl, I promise, bro, never gave me nothing of no kind of, even suspect it. But the fact is, man, I had to be sure. And you know, hey, I don't like how you looking at me. You know what? Hey,
don't get my thoughts together.
No. Hey, because he told me I was wrong. But you know what, man? I prayed on it, and that's the sign I got. Like, man, it ain't gonna hurt.
When you prayed, hold on.
Yeah.
When you prayed, the man upstairs.
Yeah.
G.O.D. The one that gives us breath.
Yeah.
He told you to ask her.
Yeah.
Is he really mine?
You know what?
That's the answer he gave you when you prayed.
Now check this out.
Now you said you prayed.
Yeah, I did pray.
I don't know how you talk to him. But when you talk to him, you asked him.
When I talk to him, hey, I got signs through the Simpsons. And my mama too. My mama was like, man,
you got signs through the Simpsons.
Hey, you know how sometimes he just talk to you.
Okay.
And my mom was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
She had never been a grandma before.
Right.
So I'm like, and the boy looked just like my mama. He don't look, hey.
And you still had.
And she was like, I don't know. I'm like, you think so? She's like, I don't know. So hold on. Hey, we gonna go get this. We gonna go get this test, cuz. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing, bro. That's amazing.
Yeah. Hey. That's the only one I tested, never tested. And even that's the only one that looked like me. Nobody else looked like me.
I knew you were gonna say that.
She say she go to work. You know what I'm saying? She say she go to work. Hey, girl, I'm gonna start following your ass. Yeah. Hey, let me read these comments, man. Miss Mary Anderson. No, I don't think it's disrespectful. She might be upset, but it's best to make sure the child is yours. That's all I'm saying, Miss Anderson. That's all I'm saying.
Y'all, Miss Anderson said?
Yeah, Miss Loretta, she said, not at all. And Brandon, she said, depends on what type of relationship y'all got. Absolutely right. Most of the time, a man knows when his woman is loose. And in that case, a man could be well within his rights to ask for a DNA, but be ready for that smoke. And I damn sure got it. Yeah, hey, legs was locked for a minute. Hey, real talk. Hey, I had to call Papa Lock.
Yeah.
Papa Lock didn't get him on. Yeah, your boy was for a while. Yeah, I rubbed the skin out there. Yeah. Hey, man, Miss Denitra. She said, depending on the situation, people break up and get back together. Right. Yeah, right. You're absolutely right. Yeah, infidelity situation, or it's just a dating situation. I feel it's valid request. It's a touchy request, but men have a right of reassurance. Girl, go ahead.
Who said that?
Miss Denitra. Huh?
Denitra.
That's what I'm talking about.
See, man.
I appreciate that. Hey, because I felt bad. And then your fat ass didn't make it no better.
I'm going to let you go to your spit because I'm going to give you mine when you're done.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you mine when you're done.
Miss Loretta. She said, yeah, that is crazy to ask, but if you need to, don't hold that suspension dormant. You absolutely right. Yeah. Old lady. She said, man, your mama wanted the DNA test done. Hey, Miss Denitra, it's not a mistrust. It may just be life, and shit happens, and no one wants to be caught up. Better to be safe than sorry. That's all I'm saying. Man, yeah, Brandon. Hey, it's the Simpsons, baby. Hey, it was the episode where, hey, real talk, where Apu, he was cheating, and hey, man, and he said he was messing with the chick. You know, Apu had like 12 kids.
Yeah.
He said, "Oh my gosh, you have not had 12 kids," and I was like, "That's my sign. That's my sign." I said, "Thank you, God. Hey, you looking out for your boy." Yeah. Hey, Scuzzo. He said, said, sometimes it's the way you pitch it. Yeah. And communication in the relationship.
That's where I was going.
I don't think it's a bad thing, nor does it mean he don't trust you. But it's a peace of mind for a man, no matter how sure he think he is. What? Scuzzo, you getting smart.
Yeah.
You wasn't smart. You wasn't smart early. Yeah. You getting there. Ain't I like that? I like that, bro. Yeah. Hey, Ms. Denitra. She said the delivery in such request has to be on point. Yeah. And though the lady might be upset about the DNA request, she has to come to terms. COVID. But this is not about you, it's about him and his concerns. And you know, I have zero tact. I'm learning. I'm trying. Yeah. I'm trying, but it's so hard.
But I tell him all the time.
It's so hard.
Hey, I tell him this all the time, y'all. I promise you. He'll call me.
I'm trying.
Hey, bro, am I wrong? And 8 to 9 times out of 10, he probably wrong when he comes to me. But I'm gonna tell you how I feel about that. I understand both sides. I can understand the dude, and sometimes the dude probably having this suspicion. It ain't got nothing to do with who he currently got pregnant. Right. It could be what he probably went through. Yeah. And if he went through something similar to that, and she's showing him some similar signs, now am I gonna say he wrong? I mean, he right for punishing somebody that didn't do it to him. He's wrong for doing it. But in the back of his head, if something like that happened, and you doing anything suspicious that you don't even know you're doing. Right. It could be something that triggered something that you don't even know. Yeah. And now he like, here I go again. Yeah. That could be the reason why he's saying he need a DNA test. Now again, am I saying he wrong or right for it? I'm not saying, but I try to get people to understand why, if he do, why he asking. Yeah. Understand why he asking it. I ain't saying what he asking is right, but understand why he asking it. And for the female, if she knows she been loyal, I can see why she'll feel disrespected. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because she like, hold on, what are you trying to say? What you trying to call me? Am I loose? Am I this? Am I that? Yeah. So I look at it from both ways, but again, somebody that then been in those situations, I understand both sides because I've lived it. You know what I'm saying? Like I've lived it. So for a man to take care of what he deemed to be his, and then to find out that it's not yours no more, that's a feeling that you can't even really describe. You know what I'm saying? Right. And when I was taught what you create, you take care of. Exactly. It's not even a question about doing it. 100. So to do that, and then to find out that you taking care of what's not yours, how do you handle it? You know what I'm saying? And how do you go forward openly thinking that it won't happen again based on that going, you know what I'm saying, that happening to you? Right. So you have to, that's why I said when I first started going into my spiel, understand why the man may have those concerns. And then when you talking to him and getting to know him, if he brings up his past, which you should want to know his past to a certain extent, once he asks that question, you should better understand why he giving it to you. The female. Right. Even though you feeling like, hold on, I ain't what the other woman did to you. I see that too and understand that too. Yeah. But part of you should be like, you know what, I can understand why you saying it. Yeah. And that shouldn't come to the point to where you feel like you lose and you feel disrespected by him. Like at the end of the day, that man got feelings. Just like you got feelings if he has the audacity to ask you that, but you rather this man be 100% sure as he is, exactly, and he give you everything he's supposed to give you, or he kind of like, man, I don't really know, and he have given you what he's supposed to give you in the key that he don't know that's 100% he is. Yeah. So you got to look at it from all angles, bro. Like, and you know, me and my wife, we talk, and she's still a little like, you a punk for that, but you know, but hey, man, and I tell her, look what I've given you, look what we've achieved together. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I just didn't want to build on a faulty foundation. Nobody should. That's all it was. Hey, baby, I love you. Hey man, you hold me down. Hey man, you the shit. I done said that a bunch of times. Yeah. I wouldn't be nothing without you. I'm serious. How would you handle, King, and for y'all that's watching, how would you handle your best friend? She come to you saying, "Ooh, bitch." That's how they talk. I don't know if he really the daddy. Yeah. How would y'all advise your homegirl, knowing that this women? How we talking about women? Yeah. Just women alone. Yeah. How would you advise your homegirl if she come to you because y'all close like that, y'all talk, and she like, bitch, I don't know. First of all, she know you probably lose because y'all talk like that.
Yeah.
And now it's to the point to where who you really lay with, you can step out. And now who you stepped out with is a chance that he may be the daddy.
Yeah.
How would you advise that friend when she come to you? Now you know the dude that she really lay with is a solid dude.
Yeah.
You know he's square.
Uh-huh.
He a stand-up guy.
But he's a nice guy.
But he's a nice guy. But you stepped out.
You want them thugs.
And you want the thugonomics.
Yeah.
And that thugonomics put one in you possibly.
Yeah.
And you don't know. How would you advise your homegirl then? Would you tell her to keep it a buck? Or would you tell her, man, you might want to wait till you have a baby and then see?
I want to hear what the women say.
I want to see what they want to say about that. Now keep it a buck though. I know, hell, I'm going to tell my partner if he come to me like that.
Yeah.
And he don't goddamn me know. But I want to see what the women got to say, bro.
Hey, Scuzzo, he said the past shouldn't matter. I think every man should ask. That's 18 years of commitment. Better be safe than sorry. And you know, that's only 18 years of commitment on paper. That's a lifetime commitment.
Yeah.
That's a lifetime commitment. Cause, hey, man.
True.
Hey, I had to whoop my son today. Hey, bro, I love you, but I gotta get you.
Yeah.
Hey, man, and he was good. We good now.
Yeah.
Hey, but when he walked by, he still cut his eyes. Hey, yeah, but I had to get it. Hey,
yeah.
Hey, oh, Miss Cheryl Lee, she said, not bitch. Oh, yeah, you know how they say, ooh, bitch.
Yeah. That's how they talk. That's how they talk.
Miss Loretta. She said, my friends and I don't talk like that. But I would tell her to keep it. Okay. So wait a minute. Oh, keep it 100. So, Miss Loretta, you trying to tell me you would tell her, hey, man, you need to let them know what's going on. Because a lot of women wouldn't do that.
What if she tell him and she come knocking on your door, I need somewhere to stay?
Yeah.
That's why I asked the question, because you know the domino effect on once that conversation is had,
right.
He may be on some man move around.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know how he may respond, but I don't know too many men. If you finally say, this ain't your kid, you can still stay with me.
Exactly.
He gonna tell you to get another address.
Wow.
Strong chance.
Yeah, Miss Brandon, she said, I would tell her she needs to have a serious convo with both, and just to be transparent, we definitely talk like that. Exactly. Oh, bitch. Yeah. That's good though. Hey, because a lot of women, they be like, man, don't rock the boat.
Yeah.
But you know what I don't understand though? When you see, like, you can see a family and the daddy don't look nothing like these kids. Man. And you be like, man,
see, I wouldn't go there.
Yeah, don't look nothing like them. And you know what? And I was like, man, is that me? Because I only look like one. He only looked like, everybody else look like Angela.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Hey, are they looking at me like I'm looking at them? Yeah, man. Hey, Miss Loretta, she said, yeah, cause she out of line. Huh? She can't stay with me either.
But I think that's a part of, when something like that is happening, that's a part of you holding your homegirl accountable, your friend accountable.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, if you tell her no, you okaying her behavior.
Exactly.
That's like you saying, okay, well, just move on and do it to the next guy.
Right.
Like if I'm your friend, I'm gonna hold you accountable. And sometimes this is some of the things that test friendships. If you want her to tell you right when you wrong, that goes to show you what she look at you and how she look at you as a friend. Like you really got to keep it a book with her and let her know, hey, you wrong. Be willing to lay in the bed you just created.
Right.
You didn't think this bed was gonna be what it is now, but being that it is what it is, you got to be woman enough to put your big girl drawers on, because you took your big girl drawers off to put yourself in this situation. So put them on to handle what come with it.
Yeah. So hey, man, I know you. I'm gonna put it like that.
Every time you start off with that, I know you.
Yeah, it's gonna be some drama.
Let me
You gotta make some phone calls.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that on there. I'm sorry, I don't know why he played too much. But you know, I keep it 1,000 wild.
Yeah,
I don't run from nothing.
So, young king with your edges is running that way. Edge is gone. Edge is running that way.
So man, my basketball boy stretching.
Yeah, hey, I can see it.
I
can see it. Yeah, you don't look good. Hey, so let me ask you this. Oh, let me read these comments first. I don't want no smoke. Miss Loretta said, that's a true friend. Exactly. Brandon, she said, right, accountability. Miss Cheryl Lynn, she said, honestly, only thing I can do is advise them to be honest with themselves first and go ahead and have that conversation with him about the situation. Then Miss Loretta said, my friends and I have conversations, straight shots with no check. That's what I'm talking
Straight
about.
shots, no
Straight
chasers.
shots, no chasers.
Yeah.
That's an OG call, baby.
Yeah.
And I'm keeping it. Real talk.
Yeah. I like that.
Real talk.
Like that.
Yeah.
I like that. That's what's
so,
up.
hey, now stop liking it because now I'm finna yell.
Hey, man, you act like I'm finna run from what you finna ask me. Whatever you finna ask me.
I know you're not. Hey, man. You know, nah, this is serious time. So,
hey, y'all, we switching the channel to serious.
Yeah.
We switching the channel to serious.
Yeah. So, if you were in that situation, I'm gonna put when you was in that situation, how did you handle it and what happened?
Hey, man, it broke me, bro.
Yeah.
You know, as a man, that broke me. Like, I don't mind admitting it. It was a time, boy, you asked me this, and we talked about this off there. And I didn't even want to admit how broke I was.
He wanted to fight me.
Yeah, I was broke, man.
Yeah, he
like,
wanted to fight me.
I was broken.
But he ain't got no hands, so I wasn't tripping.
Y'all see how I didn't even entertain it?
He ain't got no hands. Big people, they can't fight because they ain't never had to fight. Yeah, I've always been short, so I'm a scrapper. Yeah.
But now, man, it broke me, King. It broke me mentally, spiritually, man, emotionally, man. I was broke. And I had never really been that kind of broke before. So really knowing how to handle it, man, that was like an on-the-job training, bro. Because nobody I know had went through that.
Right.
So I couldn't go to nobody and ask them and give me advice on how do I continue living? How do I still be a dad? How do I still be a provider? How do I still be a leader? Like, when I was going through that, man, that was probably like one of the longest moments of my life, man. Because I'm like, where did I go wrong? How did I feel?
Right.
What do I do now? How do I not punish the next woman? Like, all that was going on at the same time, man. And like I said, I didn't have nobody that can relate to that. Right. To help me navigate myself through this. So on the other end of it, I'll be better than I was before I went through it. And it took a while. It took a long time. And like I said, man, I was broke. Admitting even being broke took a while. Yeah, I remember. Admitting that I was broke because I didn't want to admit it. I didn't want to accept that I was broken behind that. But it goes back to my upbringing, how I was raised, and what I seen growing up. And all I was trying to do was emulate what I seen growing up, and let's be a father to what I deemed to be me bringing to this world. Yeah. So when that happened, and it was took, it's like, man, the first thing you do is you blame self. Right. The first time when something like that happened is like, what did I do wrong? Right. What could I have done different? Was I not listening enough? Was I not loving enough? Was I not caring enough? So after you go through them stages, then you go to that stage where it's like anger. And then after the anger stage, you go to like, you resent the person. Then you go to, you feeling sorry for yourself. It's like a cycle. Yeah. And by the time you get out of that cycle, man, it's like, man, you don't even realize how much time you wasted. Yeah, trying to get out of that rut. But again, I didn't have nobody that can relate to that. Mm-hmm. So with we not having nobody to relate to, man, I had to figure it out on my own. Yeah. And then figuring out on my own, bro, like on the other end of it, it made me a stronger man to deal with things I've dealt with since that happened. But do I wish it on nobody? Oh, hell no. Yeah. Cause that right there, bro, like I'm not talking about the woman side of it. I'm talking about the man side of it. To get that told to you, you don't even know how to really just go on being a dad without doubting self. Yeah. When something like that is said and told to you, man. So, if it's happened to anybody, man, my advice to you, bro, find somebody to talk to. I didn't have nobody. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I wish I had somebody, but you know, sometimes God don't give you nobody to talk to. Yeah. Sometimes He needs you to just deal with it on your own, and those are character builders. And one thing we can't do, we can't peak the test in which He gives us to build the character of the person we need to be based on where we're going. Right. Had I known that, of course I wouldn't have chose that. I would have said, I don't need that test, God, because that's too much. But it wasn't no way for me to make that decision. That was a decision. Right. And I had to man up and handle it. But man, it took a while, bro. It took a while. It broke me. Like I can admit I was broken, bro. But on the other side of it, I'm good now. Yeah. It just took a while, man. So for women, if a dude asks you that, you might want to ask why. Because it's probably coming from something that you didn't do. Yeah. It wasn't your fault, but it was probably coming from somewhere. So, man, let me stop, man.
Hey, man. Hey, Miss Brandon, she said, come on. She said, truth and respect, bro. Then she said, that's wild to hear women go through those questions internally all the time. Really? Women go through that, though? I want to know why.
What?
They said, she said, that's wild to hear women go through those questions internally all the time. Why the hell y'all going through those questions?
Is it really his?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, Wow, is that the question?
I'm asking. I don't know. I don't know. I'm saying what is she saying? Like, what do they go through all the time?
Because that's the case. Y'all cheating. God damn it.
Yeah, you shouldn't be questioning who you let slide you. You're supposed to know who slid you. You should know that. Did he leave something in or did he leave something in?
Yeah.
You're supposed to know that.
Yeah.
You supposed to know that.
Hey, come on now. Hey, I'm a man. But if I had a vagina, if I was a woman, I would be so hoish.
Hey, you do know we recording, right? Hey, so come on, admit that you want to be hoish.
Oh my God. Hey, you get some. Hey, man.
Why would you do that?
Because I like sex, bro. I mean, come on now.
You're going to admit this on the line.
I'm just being honest. You trying to tell me if you had a vagina, you wouldn't give it away. You're a liar.
I'm not giving away a goddamn thing.
You're
man, listen, bro.
Man, please.
Man,
you can have it. There you go.
You're going to just give it out. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, that's when you're going to give out them letters too.
Yeah, for real. That's, they know what they doing. The Lord knows who man, who woman.
Yeah, because he knows.
Because I'm retarded. Hey, Scuzzo said, so Priest, do you regret not asking for a test? Huh?
You know what? I do and I don't. Because, again, I've never had a situation that made me have to.
Right.
Going forward, see, it was some hiccups in between that time. And I ignored the hiccup because my thing is, if you don't give me no legitimate sign, I'm not going to question you like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like that's disrespect to my chick.
Right.
So once you give me them signs, now to answer this question directly, I regret it to a certain extent, but then on the back end, I don't. Because had I questioned it, maybe the outcome wouldn't have been what it was.
Yeah.
So I had to go through that. But going forward, if I see some of those signs, we're going to ask. I'm going to ask.
Huh.
And I'm going to tell you why. Now, she's going to probably be like, I wasn't the last chick that done that to you, but I want her to understand why these questions are being asked. Because, bro, I can't imagine nobody taking care of another man's kid and you doing it and it's not by choice.
Yeah.
It's by situation.
You
didn't get the whole understanding about the situation.
I hate when somebody think for me.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Don't make a decision for me.
Yeah, man.
Don't do me like that.
Yeah.
Don't do me like that.
And that's a hurtful thing for the kid.
Yeah.
Like you said, man, like say if a situation to where that kid is laying on the table. And for y'all that don't know, a lot of y'all probably know, they test the dad.
Yeah.
And if that kid is on his deathbed, that's a messed up situation.
Yeah.
So at that moment to find out you're not biologically this kid's dad.
Yeah.
Now, that kid finna suffer and you finna be emotionally done too.
Yeah.
Now that woman gonna probably be sitting there with probably a dumb look like, I had no idea, but the whole time you've been knowing the whole time. Yeah. So how can you, and I'm not saying y'all women done it, but it's some that have done it. How can you sit there and watch a man every day take care of a kid knowing that this is not his kid?
Wow.
And not say nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like to me, that's heartless, bro. Granted, people's situations is different on why. Yeah. But I can never understand why you know that this is not this man's biological son or daughter. And you sit there and watch this man take care of a seed that's not his. That's heartless to me, bro.
Yeah. Man. Brandon said, no damn fool. Hey, and wife, she said, why I hadn't heard it all.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest, baby. I'm just being honest. And Brandon said, when y'all step out and indulge in your hoism, we question where we went wrong. Oh, I see what you're saying. Or what we didn't do enough. Or when the truth is, y'all cheat because y'all not. It's because it's y'all, not of us. You're absolutely right. I know I butchered that. But basically what she's saying is it gives them doubts. The same doubts that you said. Yeah. Yeah. And you know,
why did I let me say this. You know?
Yeah, go ahead. No, I'm really not. But let me finish before you get to, because whenever he either look up or whenever he close his eyes, whenever he finna take us on a long.
Nah, it ain't gonna be long, man.
Okay, well, let me read this. Miss Brandon, she said, Marcus, you said you were questioning what you did wrong, and if you did or didn't listen enough or whatever. women go through that more often than not. You're absolutely right. Yeah, and that's what I was explaining. Miss Loretta, she said, I would have lost my mind if I was the man in the situation. He did. He did lose his mind.
I lost it, but I was in a not so good space.
Yeah. Miss Denisha, she said, selfish on a whole new level. Yeah. And Granny said, yeah, I agree. It's heartless. Yeah. Now go ahead and do all the shit you're gonna do.
Hey, man. When we was talking about coming up with the subject tonight, and we was going back and forth with it, I know a lot of people, man, ain't gonna speak this kind of truth about their situation because how it may come off on how it may look on their end.
Right.
I don't know too many people that's gonna admit that they did that.
Yeah.
I don't know too many women that's gonna admit, yeah, it was a question. He wound up not. That's truth. Everybody ain't ready to get that kind of naked with each other. And understandably so, because of the world that we live in, as judgmental as people are. But anybody that know me know I'm gonna always spin it to the kids. Regardless of how the grown-ups may feel in this situation, who gonna lose in this situation is the kids. Yeah. And if the kid is growing up to think that that this man is his dad, and he wind up finding out that he's not, all of a sudden who he been saying, depending on what age he find out, yes sir, to looking at this man as who the man is deemed to be growing up wise. Yeah. And all of a sudden it's took from that kid, whether it's the man, it's a little boy or a little girl, all of a sudden that's snatched out by a piece of paper. Yeah. So how did that kid continues to go to school, right? Continues to be able to focus, continues to still be a kid when his or her whole life then got altered. So some of these kids, man, when they have a lot of these things going on that's not school related, that's not sports related, a lot of this stuff is what's going on in the home. And I don't think a lot of adults take into thought with the actions that they show that how it's going to affect the kids. Yeah. People say they do.
They don't.
But they don't take into account how this gonna affect these kids.
Kids is an afterthought.
And that's what I hate, man, that kids are an afterthought in these kind of situations. Do a lot of people like talking like this and talking about stuff like this? No, they don't. Because again, some people get exposed. Right. And it ain't about exposing nobody. It's really about bringing awareness to how this is affecting these kids out here, because there's a lot of kids out here, they don't even know how to explain what we discussing. Right. All they doing is acting out. And we looking like, man, you bad. No, motherfucker, the kid is confused. The kid is confused about why he don't see his daddy no more, why he don't see his mama no more. The kid is confused. The kid ain't upset or mad. He don't know what he or she don't know what the hell to do right now. Right. And who they been saying and waking up to every morning, all of a sudden not there no more. Yeah. How you expect a kid to process that and still go make A's and B's? Yeah. How you expect that kid to process that and still go be who he or she was prior to before a sheet of paper change the whole outcome on how your house is ran? Come on, man. A sheet of paper. So why even put your family in a situation where a sheet of paper can destroy the foundation that was built? But the foundation was built on not so solid ground from the beginning. Yeah. Truth be told, if it wound up happening like this here, you was building it on not so solid foundation from the beginning. And the kid is the one, or the kids are the ones that get hurt. I'm done.
Rumble, young man, rumble. hey, you know you said MF.
I did, bro. I did.
And I don't even watch it.
Mom, excuse me. I apologize. No, man, people know me.
Yeah. Hey, but you know what though, man? You're absolutely right. It's all about the kids. And whenever we do that, it's selfish that we want to fulfill. Hey, at the game, I wanted to beat old buddy up. Yeah, I did.
I seen it.
And you know, I'm in the church. Yeah. I'm finna beat this. I'm finna beat up in the church. Yeah. I was cool with that.
I
was cool with it. Hey, I was raised up in the church. Yeah. First Elizabeth Baptist of Mallow. That's what it is. I was raised. Hey, daddy the preacher. Hey, I was raised in the church. Yeah. But when I saw my son. Yeah. That's when
gotta bring it down.
Bring it down. Yeah. Let me bring it back and make it funny. But when it was all said and done, everybody was laughing. I mean, you was there. The whole section was laughing.
Because he could have went the opposite.
He could have
went the opposite of where it was going.
I promise you, I was going to be standing on top of this dude eating chest meat.
Yeah, like Donkey Kong.
Yes, I was. Yeah. Hey, I didn't because of Junior. And not just Junior, a lot of the kids on the basketball team I coach. Yeah. So all of them are looking at me. I'm an example. So I couldn't do that. Yeah. Old buddy got lucky for real. Cause bro, I was finna eat his heart.
Yeah.
Hey, you ever took an apple, bro, and bit it in the juice run?
Yeah.
That's what I Hey, that's what I'm gonna do. Hey, let me read these comments. Hey, old lady, she says selfishness at its finest is to create a child, simply walk away, then go play father of the decade to a child he didn't even create.
True.
Yeah, that's true. Brandon said that's real talk. She said Demetria Marcus got mad right there, honey. Yeah.
Oh, talking about
yeah, Hey, Miss Loretta, exactly, child. I don't even know if that's her personality, but her name Loretta. I know no. Hey, every Loretta I ever met, they got one of them. Yeah. I can't do it too well because I ain't got a neck, but they got one of them. Yeah, child. So, but he said, I'm sorry, but communication, is key.
It is.
Yeah, it's being comfortable having them uncomfortable combos. Wow, that can change this. And being honest, sometimes it's hard for a woman to admit they messed up, just like us men. And if women can, if a woman can live life knowing that, that is in question, you have to question her character. Man. Yeah. Scotto! Yeah. Man. She said he cut up by them kids, child.
Who said that?
Yeah, Brandy. Brandy. He said facts. He said if the combo makes you uncomfortable, that's when you know it's a necessary conversation. Go ahead.
Stage left.
Yeah, Scuzzo said, nah, for real. Some people are not mature enough to realize that everyone takes the high road. Okay. And then Miss Loretta said, yes. Brandy, yes, Loretta. Yes. That's what she said. Yeah. I can't even lie. Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna ask them this, man. I know we're getting ready to close in a little bit. I'm gonna ask them this, King. Can that question being asked, can that be a deal breaker? Can a woman say, you know what, the fact that you asked me that, that's disrespecting me, I'm done. Granted, she probably know if it is his or it isn't his. But the fact that he asked, will a woman be in her rights to say, you know what, the fact that you asked me that, I'm done. Yeah. I feel disrespected just on you. Like we say, is it disrespectful? Yeah. I feel disrespected as a woman. The fact that you put your lips together to ask me, basically, is this somebody else's kid? So you basically accusing me of cheating just indirectly. Right. Is she in her rights to say, I'm done? Do you think a woman is in her rights to say she's done?
Well, hey man, of course she was in her rights. I mean, it's the Bill of Rights. You can do what the hell you want to do. but I mean, you know, to be that butthurt over a question,
and you know you ain't do it. I can see for a moment being mad, but I'm like, I ain't tripping. I proved that
check this out.
That you daddy.
You know, my wife done accused me of stuff I know I ain't do. I didn't do it.
Yeah.
Hey, and when she said it, I didn't go, I didn't do that.
First of all, if you do that, boy.
Hey, see, you keep forgetting. About your boy. Hey, I'm East Texas. Hey, so I got the country. Yeah. I graduated from school in Sugarland. So I got the bougie. So yeah. Just because I ain't from the north side. Yeah. Riding fofo buses and stuff. I ain't do that. Sorry. My parents love me. But yeah, we get accused and all this other stuff and ask questions and we deal with it. So why when it's an uncomfortable question for the women, it's a deal breaker? Bitch, I'm sorry.
Wow! Did y'all hear that? I wish it was a bouncing ball.
Wait a minute.
At the bottom of the thing.
MF?
Yeah. That could be muffler. Or something like that. A muffin.
Hey, you better not get mad because I asked you a question. You know what I'm saying?
So you don't think she in her rights to be mad?
She can get, you have a right to do whatever you want to do. But
so if she say, you know what, I'm done, because I feel that type of disrespected, what would your rebuttal be? or we're done, be gone. But you still giving the results.
Yeah, damn right.
Okay.
Yeah. And I mean, let me read these comments. I see old lady.
She going in.
Yeah, cause I called her a bitch. And you know what? I ain't never called her a bitch. Never.
But you wait to do it on the live.
Yeah.
Wow.
Man. Hey, Scuzzo, he said that wasn't country, that was white. Whatever. Hey, Brandon, she said, not if she been out here loose, yeah. But if she a solid one, I can see how a woman will feel away. But a deal breaker, that's doing the most. Exactly.
Yeah, that's
exactly.
Too much. That's too much.
Yeah, Miss Cheryl Lynn. No, can't be mad because if it's in question, there's a reason why he had to take it there. Them old lady said, bitch, like, let's baby, you know what I'm talking about. Hey, you know what it is? We just had a little, it wasn't even an argument. She just said something like, what? You know, and I wanted to.
You wanted to do it.
I didn't, but I want to do it all the time, but I don't. That's my wife. You know what I'm saying? And plus, hey, I told you, man. And after I had my daughter, bro, a lot of stuff I don't even say.
Yeah.
So that was what it was. So yeah. Hey, Mr. Redmond, Roland Redmond, Ronald. My bad. He said, but can it be more guilt than disrespect? That's a great question.
Guilt on the man's behalf?
On the woman's, hey, because she said, man,
you know what, big homie, you just made me think about something.
Yeah. You
got some women that guilt is eating them up. And the fact that you ask them that question, they get in their feelings. Yeah. And be like, you know what, if it's by then, I'm gone. No, but if it's, I feel like this. If you know for a fact that it's nothing to be worried about, okay, when we going? You want to go right now? You want to go tomorrow morning? Yeah. If you know you done did what you supposed to do and you ain't did nothing wrong by this man, I don't see why you should be that type of disrespected to where you want to be done. Right. Now, can you be upset for a little bit? Okay, cool. By all means, you have the right to. Yeah. But to the point where you saying we done? Yeah. That's probably is guilt. That probably is guilt, like Big Homie said. That probably is guilt, bro. That's a good one. Hey, old lady said, I got your bitch. Yeah, you don't want no smoke, baby. Please don't lock them up on me. Please don't lock the legs up on me. When you go to sleep, I'm getting it anyway. Hey, you know you sleep with your mouth open, right? I'm gonna get the full Monty, so don't do it. Hey, Miss Morella, what is dude? She said, yes, she has the right to leave whenever she wants. But if she's so quickly offended to the point where she cannot understand it's a concern stem from his insecurities, that relationship will never last through any test. Girl! Who said that? Lolo. Miss Loretta. That's your new name. Lolo. Lolo. That's complexion. He can't even talk. No, they put it out there. He can't even talk. What she said? Yeah. She said, I ain't even finished it. That was just the first part. Oh, wow. She said, yes, she has the right to leave whenever she wants, but if she's so quickly offended to the point where she cannot understand it's a concern stem from his insecurities, that relationship will never last through any test. So I've seen it where two people are solid and the first little situation come, it go off the rails. That mean they wasn't that solid. That mean that wasn't no foundation. That was built on sand. Yeah, I just split her whole comment. Let me get I'm sorry, Lolo. She said, especially if the woman knows she didn't cheat, it would be a perfect foundation of trust that will be proven and concrete for the remainder of the relationship. You sure lives right. Speak on it. God, be more careful. Miss Brenda said, that right there. Miss Cheryl Lynn said, Roland. I keep saying Roland. Ronald Redmond, that's true indeed if they're guilty. Yeah. Old lady. She said, Marcus, I think your co-host gonna need a place to stay. Russell, you got your cousin? Hey, I always got a place to stay. I want no smoke. Hey, my thing about this here, and I think the past 4 or 5 shows, man, we've been coming up with topics that's uncomfortable. Yeah. And do we want to ruffle some feathers? If that what happened, it is what it is. But we are grown-ups. Yeah. And to be able to have these kind of conversations, man, and to enlighten somebody on, I didn't even think about it like that. Right. Now that I hear a lot of other people's perspective, I probably was thinking about that or going about that the wrong way.
Right.
So in creating these kind of topics, man, that's kind of what goes into it before we bring it to y'all. What is something that we can discuss amongst grown-ups,
yeah,
not immature people.
Yeah.
What's some conversations we can have so where you never know who it may like? That's one of the reasons why I be saying tag some of your people. Somebody that y'all may know that may be battling some of the stuff that we discussing, and y'all know y'all done said something or we done said something that they may need to hear. Why not tag your people? Right. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know who it may help that's probably on the ledge of making, because this is a life-changing decision, because you in your feelings that heavy, knowing this dude is solid, but you got in your feelings that heavy to where you made a decision in the moment. And one of the things I always say, it's a moment after the moment. And after you make that decision in that moment, that after moment, you're like, you know what, man, I really was in my feelings. Yeah. And the fact that I'm in my feelings is finally I don't have a place to stay. Or I'm in a situation I shouldn't even have no business being in, because I let my feelings drive this situation. And I shouldn't allow my feelings to have that much of an effect on me to where I snapped at this dude for just having a concern. Like, because he have a concern don't mean he believe in it, because at the same time, if he asked it and you like, babe, that's all right. I mean, babe, okay, let's go. That right there could probably be enough. Especially if you know you ain't done nothing. You saying, babe, okay, come on, when you want to go. And he said, you know what? I need to get this up out of my head. Right. I don't even be tripped no more. She didn't rebuttal. Exactly. She didn't go off. She just simply said, okay, babe, when you want to go. Man, that dude, 9 times out of 10, he not going to question you no more.
That's me and my wife.
Yeah, because there's no reason to question you no more. Because of how, a lot of times, man, what we can control is what we say. Right. We can't control how somebody receives it. Yeah. But a lot of times it's the delivery of what we say that makes a person rebuttal with the way they do. If you would simply just said that in response to what he said, I guarantee you his energy that he was giving you in the beginning when he asked gonna shift. And it's gonna be different. Yeah. And all you doing, just like women need to be reassured, you reassuring that man. Exactly. And there's nothing wrong with you reassuring the man that you say that you love and you finna have his kid. It's nothing wrong with reassuring that man. So look, because going forward, you need to be like, you know what? I don't need none of this to stop where we're going. Right. So if I got to do this here right now, and I know it's the truth, why should it bother you to the point to where you say you done? Reassure that man that, no, you got your real one. You got your solid one. Right. So going forward, we don't need to have this hiccup no more. Exactly. Why not do that? Yeah. Yeah, man. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You're done. I was done. I see. Done. Yeah. Like your edges, they done. Edges done. So first of all, you got on the hat because yours done. I do. So hey, I just say my edges is good. It's the top. It's the top. Hey man, I put that on the corners. Cause the rows, they all got her. You know what? So I'm gonna give you some of my top, and you give me some of my side. Boy, good. Hey, say two men with more hair than you. Hey, man, let me finish these comments. Hey, Miss Loretta, I love these conversations. Hey, thank you so much, Lolo. Yeah, I hope you don't mind me calling you Lolo. Yeah, because you gave up whole hey, because I can just picture. Yeah, Hey, Scuzzo, he said, hell nah, he better go make it right. Nah, I got it. Oh, he jumped up. He said, nah, I got it till y'all make up. Scuzzo! That's what I'm talking about. And then the wife, he said, you got it till I say he can come back. Because he done went and left his ass, but about to get left at your crib. Hey, this is nervous laughter. Yeah. Hey, Scott said, style him out, Debo. Yeah, man. Style him out. Hey, Brandon said, I swear I was about to say that. Yeah, style me out, baby. I don't want no trouble. You know. Hey, make sure y'all share this on y'all page, though, man. Make sure you share this content on y'all page. Yeah. And let your people know, man, what we got going on. We got a situation we putting together, man. I'm just teasing y'all with it. Just know when we announce it, we need y'all support with it because we finna do something real nice as far as two men with an opinion go. So when we announce it, man, we just need y'all to share it on y'all page. We need y'all to let y'all people know it's gonna be a good look. So once we get all the details and everything ironed out, we'll let y'all know what 2 Man finna do. We finna make a major move, man.
Yeah.
So y'all make sure y'all support the movement.
Hey, let me read Miss. I'm gonna say Miss Loretta. I ain't gonna call her Lolo.
Yeah.
I am gonna still call you Lolo.
Yeah,
I'm gonna just say
Lolo on the low.
Yeah. Hey, she said he better still be buying me ice cream in the middle of the night while I'm pregnant, though. Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
You can't be acting funny during the process before the test. Say that again. That girl said, I don't mind, my family called me Lolo. Ah, that's good. Lolo.
Yeah.
I knew it. Hey, Ms. Holmes, what's going on? She said, hey, you know what, man? My old lady was pregnant. I probably contributed to her gaining more weight than just the baby. We was hitting all the buffets.
All the buffets.
All the buffets.
All the buffets.
Hey, all of them.
All of them?
Bro, that's probably why we got so many kids. We was just happy, just fat and happy.
Fat and happy.
Yeah, just
man. Now just imagine, man,
yeah.
if what we talking about tonight could have went the opposite. Everything that was created from that one doubt.
Yeah.
Could have not been all these kids that was brought out.
Right.
Just that split second moment, man, can stop everything else that was created. And I don't think a lot of people, when certain things are asked to them, and I was always told, man, to think before you speak and you react.
Right.
And a lot of times, man, do we do it because we upset about some of the things, the question that was asked, or how a person asked it to us. But man, just imagine if this question, the opposite action or reaction would have been. Every other kid that was created wouldn't even been there. Yeah. So all the moments that was created, that was shared, and still being created. And I don't think a lot of people take that into. I don't think they think about that.
They don't.
You know what I'm saying? Now, when you done made the decision and done what you done, now when you done moved on to your other situation, you realize this was really a solid dude. I realized this was really a solid chick. You know what I'm saying? I rubbed this chick the wrong way because I was too insecure about what the last chick did to me. Right. Now, females, I don't want y'all to think we just beating up on y'all because I understand it from your perspective too. Yeah. What if you dealing with a dude and he just real live insecure and ain't trying to hit nothing? That can be irritating too. Like, hold on, bro. Like, stop doing it. Because at the end of the day, I done stayed longer than I should have stayed and accepted the other stuff I shouldn't accept. But this right here, you ain't finna do this. Yeah. Because now you disrespecting me as a woman. Now, granted, you know who you sleep with and what you do. Right. But some women really be like, they take that shit like, bro, don't dare do me like that. Like, at the end of the day, come on, man. You basically saying, I don't respect my own body. Yeah. I'm letting you into my body, but you basically saying, like, I don't respect my own body. I can understand why a woman would really feel some kind of way about that, bro. I could.
I feel you. I know a lot of women don't respect their body, but okay. Yeah. I ain't gonna say that. Yeah, I ain't gonna say that. Wow. Go ahead and close it out.
Wow.
Oh, hey,
we gonna end on that? Yeah, you gotta go back up. Yeah. So we gonna end a little early because we got a little making up to do. Hey man, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube page. We say that for a reason, man. We got a YouTube page. So make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Man, don't do it. Don't do it.
He said like, share, and
like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube page we got, man. Like I said, man, I'm really in my feelings, man, because shout out to the Mo City Buckeyes. Yeah. Man. Shout out to the Mo City Buckeyes.
They got their ass whooped.
Yeah, no, don't do that. Edit that part. We took an L today. Yeah. So I'm still kind of in coach mode. It was a lot to a little.
Okay. Hey, that's y'all first.
Yeah, it's lessons in them ears.
Yeah,
man.
Hey man, for real.
Yeah, it's lessons in them ears, man. Yeah. But shout out to the Mo City Buckeyes, man, for the Mo City Buckeyes basketball team. First game was today. Like I say, man, continue to follow the movement. Keep picks if you come on the show. I got your shirt, man. If any one of y'all want to order some shirts, we got them, Miss Loretta. I picked up yours today. I'm gonna get them printed up tomorrow. Anybody else needs some shirts, needs some merch, let us know. Like I say, man, we got a big announcement we gonna make. Once we get all the details ironed out, we'll let y'all know. Once we make it, we just need y'all to follow the movement, man, and keep doing what y'all doing.
Hey, I'm gonna get this last little comment is home. She said, if he asks for a test, I'm gonna give it to him. After that, I'm gone. She said she's done after that. That's
I've heard some people do that though. Yeah. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and handle your insecurities, but that's what I'm saying, man. The disrespect. Yeah. She feel disrespect, so I'm gonna give you this and move around. I don't think she's wrong for that, bro. Yeah. It's because again, that's her being asked. Right. So that you basically telling me I'm around here just sleeping with any and everybody.
Yeah.
You gotta respect them. She moves. So you might want to think about that question and who you asking that question to. I know she a damn fool sometimes.
Yeah.
So should I ask her this?
Exactly.
But at the same time, bro, I ain't finna just be, if I'm not 100% sure, bro,
yeah,
I can't see nobody just real life just handling that situation and giving 100% to that situation. And in the back of your head, man, this kid may not be mine.
Exactly. You're right. Oh, ha! Reverend Mr. Blacktree said y'all got hugs. That's all right.
What'd he say?
We got hugged. We got hugged out. Yeah.
Yeah. Rev, you came in too late, bro.
Yeah.
You came in too late.
Hey, we appreciate you.
But we appreciate you for coming in, though, man. Like I say, man, y'all follow the movement. Subscribe to the YouTube page if you haven't. If you need some shirts or merch, inbox me and my boy. 2 Men with an Opinion, man. We gonna holler at y'all.
Man, let me go talk to you.